Hey guys, thank y'all for subscribing to the Circle TV. You're now tuned into the Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread Show. I am your host, Mr. Goodbread. Now guys, today, do know this video is mainly for my fathers. You know what I mean? I need to speak to my fathers. Ladies, do know you're welcome to watch the video and don't feel no way because I'm not talking about all mothers. Definitely not talking about all mothers. I think by now, you guys that are tuned into the channel, you guys know that I don't cater to any one particular gender, any one particular group. I cater to the truth. Today, I want to talk to the dads, all right? First, let's watch this intro, and when we come back, I'll break it down. Pretty much, let's get right into it. Guys, I want to ask you guys, why do we allow mothers to destroy our name to the children while we remain quiet? Because that's programmed. We're programmed to keep quiet in a lot of cases. We're programmed to not say nothing. But the mothers are allowed to destroy our name. You know what I mean? And to the child. And don't get me wrong, ladies that's watching, this is not all mothers, but we have mothers in our society, 71% of them, that because the man don't respect them, he can't see his child. When it ain't even about respecting her. If he want to see his child, he should be able to see his child. That ain't got nothing to do with respecting the moms. He ain't got to disrespect the moms, but it have nothing to do with respecting the moms if the man want to see his child. And what I noticed, this happens to a lot of the guys that's working, to a lot of the guys that take the company policy. You know what I mean? And we continue to lie, and we keep up with the lie, fellas. Yes, us. We as guys, we keep up and we continue to lie. All right? I want you guys to watch this video. This is a young man who comes to grips with the lie that's being pushed. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, ladies. Not all mothers is like the mother he's about to describe in this video. Let's get it.
Where's my father? Nowhere to be fucking found. You know why he was nowhere to be fucking found? Because I just got a relationship with him a few months ago. Because my mom told me my dad wasn't shit, to keep me away from my dad. But my dad didn't know. My dad did not. I thought my dad was a bitch ass fuck nigga, because that's what my mom called him. Mm-hmm. My mom didn't know. My mom told my mom. I'm 26, bro. I'm 26. My mom kept me away from my dad for 26 years. You know what kept me away from him? My mom told me that my dad said I was a mistake and kept me away from my fucking father. Every time, this nigga been looking for me since I was a kid.
Yeah.
He's been looking for me. Can you imagine all the kids out there who got a fucked up ass moms telling them their daddy ain't shit, but the daddy looking for them? I finally talked to my dad. He's a good dude. My mom told me my dad has not paid child support since I was a kid. I finally meet this nigga. He has envelopes full of fucking shit proof showing he been paying child support. He told me, he said, your mom is a lying, manipulative bitch. I have not talked to my mom in months. You know why? My mom called me. My mom's in California. My dad's in North Carolina. I moved out of LA. I can't live in North Carolina or LA because I hate those places because of the trauma I went through on both of those places. My mom calls me. What you doing, baby? What's going on? I'm at my dad's house. What the fuck you doing at that bitch ass nigga house? Didn't I say don't discuss family business? Like, my dad comes and he busts through the door. My dad is happy and married. He's a street nigga. I can't talk about what he do, but he a street nigga. He's happy and married. My mom has been bitter and having sex with so many goddamn dudes of different races, and she just got married recently to a nigga she met on Tinder for 1 month. My mom didn't get married because she was in love with the nigga. She got married because she didn't want to be lonely.
Yeah.
My dad bust through the door and snatched the phone. I was trying to no. He snatched the phone. He said hello. My mom said, put my son back on the phone. And I'm like, and he's like, he starts off calm. He's like, hello? Put my son back on the phone. No, it's my son too. What do you want? Put my son back on the phone. And my dad loses it. You fucking dumbass bitch. You rapist bitch. You been molesting my child. How? Going in on my mom. And I'm listening to my mom. All that slapping, abuse, and beating me up, choking me when I'm on the floor, beating me with belts, wrapping hangers around other hangers, beating me till I pass out and wake back up, whelps on my back, scars and shit. My mom turned into a 2-year-old little girl when my dad started talking to her. She talked to me like a bitch my entire life when I don't listen to her. But when my dad got on the phone, I saw the weakness come out. I have never saw my mom submit to a man the way she submitted to my father. Why my father's wife is in the room. My father's wife is letting her do all this. And he's yelling on the phone, you mad because I left you. And I didn't want to be with you no more. And you kept my son away from me as a weapon. My mom used her kids as a weapon. She used me and my little sister as a weapon. Whenever my mom will get pissed off by my dad or my sister's dad, she would say so many times that you will never see your son again if you disrespect me, or you would never see your. She used me and my sister as pawns. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Us as chess pieces. I have a belief now that I'm older and realize that my mom was the devil the whole time. If you're a child of anybody, I don't care if you're 40, 50, 60, you're a child of somebody. If you have one parent or no parents, I feel like it is every human being's responsibility.
Yo, guys, my young guys that's watching, this is not to get you guys to start hating your moms or anything like that. Because do know your mom, she did exactly what she had to do to raise you. You wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the sacrifices that she had to make. You know what I mean? But do know, don't keep this secret. Don't keep this secret going. And if you know this secret, you want to break this generational curse. Because this is exactly what it is, guys. This is a generational curse. Best believe that more than half. Like, we not going to sit here and play all bitter and, but the man, and he always coming at the woman. No. I'm calling out inconsistencies in today's society. You know what I mean? And I have 29% of women that tune into me and can vouch for me. Cause you know why they can vouch for me? Because either they're grandmoms and they have sons that's going through this same thing, or they had aunts, sisters, and they seen it. You know what I mean? So we not gonna play this. You know what I mean? Men have been programmed to keep quiet. Men do not tell their little ones how their little ones was conceived. And God knows we have some stories we could tell, because there was a lot of freak moms over but guys don't tell this story. You know what I mean? But women are allowed, 71% of mothers are allowed to tell their children something that's false, when the dad could tell the children something that's true and they choose to be quiet. You know what I mean, guys? It's that, can you imagine how you heard this pain, guys, how you feel to a kid. Imagine how a kid feel like somebody don't want, his parents don't want him, and to find out that that's a whole lie. You know what I mean? It's women in messed up situations. Like I told you guys, I see the pattern. It's women in messed up situations. It's women with dirt bags, drunken alcoholics, child abusers, womanizers that need the help, need the attention. But we have these 71% of women that are misuse the ability. And it's sad because then we'll ask why so many dads that have run off. We never get down to why dads run off. Why dads just run off. It's an unfair fight. Unfair fight. So why fight it? In the court system, the courts don't got no father back. It's an unfair fight. Totally unfair. You know what I mean? Guys, again, this is why, guys, you have to pay attention to who are you having these kids with. You have to wrap it up. You have to. And it's sad that I stress that you have to, because honestly, women are the gatekeepers of sex. Men are the gatekeepers of commitment. So if you're the gatekeeper of sex and you keep having sex and the father keep running off, you see, this is all programmed. This is programmed storyline to blame the man. Where could that little man go to? Who can he lean on? What movement is there out there for a little man that went through what he went through? For a dad that had to go through what he went through. Imagine if you're a dad and your son run down on you talking some old craziness like that kid thought he was going to talk before the dad had to park his whole joint. Imagine that. All because you did not want to respect the baby moms. You didn't want to disrespect her, but you just could not bear to be near her, next to her, see her, talk to her, communicate with her. But you wanted to see your child. But because you couldn't do all those things and kiss ass, you couldn't see your child. That's sad, y'all. That's sad. And we got to stop this lie. And we got to stop pushing this lie. And we need more men to speak up. The more quieter y'all get, the more angrier your child is becoming. So men being quiet, men being programmed to be quiet, and we only programmed to be quiet because we all raised by our moms or our grandmoms. So we feel that if we tell a chick, no, you're wrong, we disrespecting our grandma, or we disrespecting our moms by telling the chick, no, you're wrong. That's not right. No, telling the chick the truth is not disrespect to your moms just because you was raised by single moms. All right, guys? And we could look the statistics up. It's in the high 80s. All right? That's why it matched. That's why I say 80% of beta males need to fix their shit and become alpha. You see it more. You see this more when you become an alpha male, because then you'll be strong enough and more confident enough to start dealing with which is the average chick has a kid. So you'll deal with a chick that has a kid, and you'll see how sometimes you try to tell her, like, listen, just calm down. And you can't, like, some chicks are just programmed to get riled up with this because that's their control. They get the control, the baby father, and they just get the energy and the adrenaline, and they get the masculine. And when you sitting there, you be like, yo, you ain't got to trip over that. And you really start to realize that they really like that drama. They like that drama right there. They own it. You know what I mean? They own it. And you be like, why don't you just let him see the kid? And they don't. No. Like, what you mean? Let him see the kid. No. It's ridiculous. So you're not going to tell me this is not going on. And you know what I mean? We're not going to keep this a secret over here on this channel. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, it's been real. I appreciate y'all. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you get the notifications. And like I said, guys, these are my opinions. And you just saw a video from a young man. That's his opinion. That's his situation. All of these situations is different. You know what I mean? I'm sure some more in some areas of the map, it happens more frequent than not. And this is just what's going on in life. This is why it's so many damaged and hurt individuals, ladies. This is why every time you run into a guy and you think you got something, you don't got nothing because he damaged. You know who damaged him? His parents. You know what I mean? You know who damaged them? And it's a cycle, and it don't get broke in some people. All right, guys? But y'all pay attention and be safe.